Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Hare Krishna. We are already live on YouTube. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome for today's last day of chapter 7, Canto
Hare
1.
Krishna Prabhu, Dandavats to you.
Mataji, Dandavats. So I'm so grateful to each and every one of you for joining us today. And of course, such a journey we had. Do you think that we have done 100 days? Should be more than 100 days, right? Yeah. We started in March, that day, what? March 7. And now is, today is what day? Today is 9th.
8.
March, May, June, July. Sorry, April. Okay, we start on March, April, May, June, and now it's July. Wow. So if per month we do 20 classes, right? Oh, it's 80 days. Okay, so far we 80 days. Approximately 80 days. We have done this session. And I'm so happy and grateful to see a lot of transformation. Everyone is saying, like, technically, many have told me personally they're experiencing tremendous peace of mind. They say that the chanting has improved, the stress has reduced. Then what else? Many things. A lot of wonderful things that they are sharing. It's such a assuring and motivating factor. It's not that you need to have motivation to become great in life, but you also need to have motivation to become a great devotee. Because what Prabhupada says, we must have a desire. We must have a desire to become a devotee or a pure devotee. And sometimes in order to fuel the desire, we need to have motivation. We need to have motivation. We need to have inspiration. We need to do this daily suggestion. Like what I've done, I stick on the wall. It took me 8.4 million lifetime to do what I'm doing now. And we need to have this kind of lot of things in order for us to like keep on going, practicing this bhakti. So I think for the next 5 years or so, we're going to dive deep and deep and deep and deep into the depth of Srimad Bhagavatam. And I'm so grateful to each and every one of you for your enthusiasm, your support, your believing in me. It's a long journey, of course, but sometimes they say I'd rather take a short courses. If I go and do Bhakti Vaibhava, I can finish off the entire Bhakti Sastri in 3 years. I mean, Bhakti Vaibhava. That means first 6 canto in 1.5 years, and another last 6 cantos in another 1.5 years, 3 years, I'm done. But the difference as between us and Bhakti Vaibhava degree is different. There's a lot of difference because we are diving in each and every sentence Prabhupada spoke. So I believe until chapter 7, we understood so many things, right? So we have understood so many wonderful things. Okay, so all these we're going to recap. So before that, so I think we have Namaras Chaitanya Prabhu. He's going to express his gratitude today. Then after that, we continue with the thing. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Will it be
Krishna,
possible
Prabhu.
for you to on your camera, Prabhu? Is that possible? Is it possible?
Am I visible, Prabhu? Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Because many of, in fact, me, I've not seen you. So seeing you for the first time. Yes, Hare Krishna. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna to all dear devotees. Danda Pranam. So, first, my first gratitude is to my parents, actually, who introduced spiritual life. Then, of course, my beloved brother, JC Ganesh, actually, who shows this part of ISKCON. Actually, I have no idea who's Prabhupada, everything. Then he is the first one, actually, brings me to ISKCON. Then from there, then I met a lot of devotees who guided me for past 7 years. And of course, all gratitude to all the devotees. And I like to express my gratitude to Srila Prabhupada for his endeavor, his hardship, for being such an institute to giving awareness to everyone. And I want to give a special thanks to Patitarana Prabhu as well, because so these are few classes I'm joined. I have learned a lot as well, and this journey, this 3 days journey, I felt it's not a roller coaster track I'm going through. It's like a slow manner, and we are diving in slowly. And I like the way Prabhu have approached to me. Okay, and that's all, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Danda Pranam.
Hare Krishna. That's very nice. Thank you so much. So, see that how things have changed, eh? So that means Jay Ganesh is the one who brought you to the movement, is it?
Actually, he wasn't so serious initially, Prabhu, but I was having a desire that to want, because he have explained to me. There's another Prabhu, is Hemarupa, now is now in India. He's a
Yeah.
Prabhu Brahmachari, and he was actually J.C. Ganesh lecturer. And he used to, during the recess time, he used to give his lectures. But some or
Hmm.
other, because my brother was Siva, myself also was Sivan Bhakta earlier. So he
Hmm.
was very, it's not, don't want to give up Sivan Bhakta. But he was
Okay.
continuing doing chanting secretly without unknowing. I been never exposed. But I just, he told me that it's a one temple, particular temple. I just want him to bring to this temple. That man once is a kind of a big transformation for me because once I mean, came to this ISKCON, I immediately the first day itself I become vegetarian.
Hmm.
I think like Prabhu, all the devotees have said so. Sadhu Sangha Prabhu, I feel because the one I realize when I see the devotees' faces, the effulgence which I was very amazed because I
Hmm.
cannot see the other temple, Prabhu.
Yeah.
I feel like they're very clear, like their thought process, their face is like effulgent, whereby they're very clear what they're doing. So that's which actually inspired me. Then I said, okay, I'm in the right path, I guess. Then the first day I said, okay, today onwards I'm going to become vegetarian. I going to chant 6 year round because the Navakushu said we do 6 year round chant. So he bought me the beats the first day itself. So I started the 6 year round Prabhu on the day itself until now, Prabhu. Yeah, that's my sharing, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Actually, what you say is correct because my daughter once what happened, she brought her friends to the temple. So when she came, when they all came to the temple for the first time, the first thing that they became like awe-stricken is when they see the devotees. And they see how come everybody looks so divine. And you know what the boy said, how come the guys look so soft? Why the Prabhus all look so soft? No, like they feel like so relaxed, so calm.
Yes.
Then my daughter started laughing. I said, yeah, because they all are chanting Hare Krishna and they feel like so much in peace. I said, but I have not seen people like this. I see man is aggressive, the women are beautiful. But here I see both men and women are both very beautiful. Even the elderly people are so beautiful. The elderly men are so beautiful. I see all the men, they look so like they doesn't have that aggressive look. They just like so divine, so nice, you know.
Yes, correct.
So, so when you say that, it reminds me about that. Yes, very nice, very nice gratitude. Yes, we have to be very grateful to everyone that made us devotee. You know, because as we progress in Krishna consciousness, we start to realize how wonderful and how lucky that we are in this movement, you know. Huh? Maybe at that moment, say we didn't make a decision, say like it's just like a crossroad junction, either turn left or turn right. And what happened if you, and both are one-way street, you cannot return. And imagine if you take a wrong turn and where your life should have gone, should have led. And now you have taken the right turn and how wonderful, blissful your life is, you know. So it's see, it is really because even we are not a regular devotee or we are like okay, I'm not initiated or okay, I'm not chanting 16 rounds, I'm chanting few rounds, but I come to temple every Sunday, try to do something, things will change. Even you chant one round, you come to the temple, you start associating with devotees, yes, sadhu sangha associate, it really creates a huge impact in everyone's life. You know, I have seen, I remember when I was around 18, 17, 16 or 17 from music at the time, we were doing book distribution. I went to one particular place in Sungai Siput. So I went to that place. The place is divided. This is the high caste people and this is the low caste people. And in between, there's a small, what they call, kennel, water, right? So I was distributing books and everything. Then I asked, what is over there? Hey, don't go there, don't go there. All are low caste. I said, what nonsense is this low caste? My father never believed in that. That time, I didn't know philosophy because still new. But I told myself, my father never believed in that, so I will never believe in that. And my mother is a Tamil author, you know. She used to sing this song of Bharadiyar, you know. There's a few things that I learned from my mother. Pengala madikino, must respect women, must be give them utmost respect to women. Number one, and number two, jadi lady papa kolam kotram paatpadu pavam. So I grew up like that. I think what nonsense you people are talking. So I jumped the kennel, went to that site, and first house I went and knocked, and that girl became a devotee. Until today, she's initiated, even second initiated. You know, she's been living in Vrindavan and everything. But what I'm trying to tell, when I first met her, the way she looked, and after some time, I met her maybe after, what, 15, 20 years, she looked totally different. She looked so divine. So just imagine the amount of transformation one's experience when they become a devotee is unbelievable. Yes? So, so thank you, Namaras. And some of you have got a beautiful name, Namaras.
Thank you
See,
so much.
it really makes attention. Yeah, yeah, paid a very good attention. He give you a very authentic name, Namaras. Wow. All right. So thank you. So thank you to Namaras Chaitanya Prabhu and all the devotees. Such a wonderful, what I call, gratitude. I'm feeling so inspired. You know, how he changed because of one person. Even the person was not telling very seriously. The brother was not so serious. You know, go there, have a look. You know, oh, Shiva Bhakta is okay. Chant silently. And the life transformed. Beautiful. Thank you. I hope that everyone of us here, gathered here, and anyone watching on the YouTube live, so please take this into consideration. It doesn't take any qualification to preach. It's only you must have a desire, and Krishna will speak through you. All right. If you want Krishna to speak through you, if you want Prabhupada to pay attention to you, the best thing is to distribute books and preach. Thank you, Hare Krishna. So with that wonderful gratitude takeaway, let's start our session today. First, let's invoke our auspiciousness by chanting the, what they call, Mangala Charan. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapidam Yena Bhutali Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swaparantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Parakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagarajadam Shahagana Raghunathan Vidam Tam Sajivam Satvaitam Savaduta Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakan Vidam Cha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimadi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvashesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimadi Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitai Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vignanadayine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryo Jala Premadya Sri Rupanuga Bhakti Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dina Tarine Rupanuga Virudapa Siddhanta Dvanta Harine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambode Padam Bujayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Sarupai Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Virbhava Bhumestum Nidasa Sajjana Priya Vaishnava Sarubhauma Shri Jagannatayate Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubheva Paditanam Pavinibhyo Vaishnavebhayo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Garati Sinama Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam Bhaktavadaram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Stude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaye Namo Namah. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yatkripa tamham vande Shri Gurum Dina Taranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narotamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudire nastaprayesu abhadresu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavate uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki. Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. Janmadhyasya tayanvarya अन्वयात इतरश्चर्ते स्वाभिजनस्वराट तेने ब्रह्म हृदय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत् सूरयः तेजो वारी मृदंगता विनिमयो यत्र त्रिशर्गो मृष्य दाम्ना स्विन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि. हरि ओम तत्सत्. नमो विष्णुपदे कृष्णस्तभूतले श्रीमति जयपताका स्वामी नामने नामाचार्य पदाय नित्य कृपा प्रदायिने गौरव कथाम दायिने नगर ग्राम तारिणे श्रीला गुरु महाराज गुरुदेव श्री आचार्य पाठ की जय. Hare Krishna. So today yesterday we have already completed our chapter 7. So today what we're going to do, we're going to recite the entire verse and then followed by this thing. Okay, just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'm getting a call. All right. Okay. So let's do our quick recap. What we have learned so far. So we started off with chapter 1, questions by the sages. The sages in Naimisaranya all gathered. They do 1,000-year yakya to reduce the effect of Kali Yuga, and all the Brahmanas gathered, and all the Brahmanas headed by Shaunaka Rishi, all of them gathered, and they did the what they call this thing. They did the big yagya. Then after that, okay, to do this, then after that in chapter 2 we studied about divinity and divine nature, and that's when we start to see that Sutta Goswami, who gathered there, in first chapter, and okay, Sutta Goswami gathered, he came there, and they gave him a very respectful welcome and gave him a very comfortable seat and start to inquire. In total, they asked 6 questions. And they asked that question and they said, please narrate to us. Because they are so curious to know what actually happened in that forest of Naimisaranya. I mean, in the place where Parikshit Maharaj gave up his life. You know, being such a saintly king, he had everything. And why did he need to give up? Actually, what happened? And what was the discourses? Then they asked a very important question. Please tell us after you assimilate and understand the content. Don't be like a parrot, just hear that and come and talk here. All right? So like that. And of course, Sutta Goswami first started with divine and divinity and divine service. Then after that, they also want to know about the Krishna and all the Leela. And he spoke on chapter 3. Krishna is the source of all incarnation. First started off with Kumara incarnation, Sukara, Narada, Nara Narayana, Kapila, Dattatreya, Yagna, Rishabha, Pruthu, Matsya, Kurma, Dhanvantri, Mohini, Narsinga, Vamana, Bhrigupadi, Vyasadeva, Rama, Balarama. This Rama means Parasuram. Then Lord Ramachandra, Balaram, Krishna, Buddha, and at last Kalki. And of course, then after that, he made a conclusion that Iti Chamsa Kalapumsa, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. No matter what Krishna have taken, but Krishna is the original supreme personality of Godhead. Right? And he is unknowable to the people with mental speculation. And of course, he also glorified Srimad Bhagavatam as as another incarnation. The incarnation in Kali Yuga, after Krishna, before Kalki. Krishna came. After that, end of the millennium, Lord Kalki will come, will destroy everything. But in between that Krishna and Kalki, there's avatar, incarnation. He came in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srimad Bhagavatam is the cream of histories. And what they call is a representation of Krishna. So we understand from that, Srimad Bhagavatam and its incompatibilities. I mean, in other words, what the Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan, he's here in front of you in the book form called Srimad Bhagavatam. Holding Srimad Bhagavatam, worshipping Srimad Bhagavatam is so auspicious. Yesterday, I just completed a 2 days course on Vedic, what they call Vedic astrology and remedies. So that Prabhu was talking about what happened if the first house is malefic, sun is malefic, moon is malefic. Malefic means you are going on reverse gear. It's supposed to bring you front, but definitely bring you back. Right? What happened if 7.5 Lord Shani comes in? What is their duty? And Buddha, then we're talking about Venus, Jupiter, Sukra, then Guru, Brahaspati, all that, the 12, what they call planets and everything. So how the thing affects one, this and that, this and that, this and this and that. But ultimately, I asked, I remember talking about it, then he said, but ultimately, Prabhu, and he also is such a great astrologer, a Vastu Sastri and everything. And he said only one thing. If at all you keep a Srimad Bhagavatam in your house, first requirement. Second requirement, you read and study Srimad Bhagavatam daily. Third requirement, if you at least worship Srimad Bhagavatam. If you can't do these three, at least do one. Study Srimad Bhagavatam. I know that some of you don't have a Srimad Bhagavatam with you yet. All right? If you don't have a Srimad, every day go to the database, you listen to the lecture, read, go and read and read and read. When you read Srimad Bhagavatam every day, nothing in these three worlds can even pluck a hair out of your head. It's that powerful. There's nothing in these three worlds can affect you. There's no planetary system. There's no devatas, demigods, ghosts, demons, whatever inauspicious things can never come near you. There is that powerful. And Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna himself and his incarnation. If you can do these three, it's fantastic. You worship Srimad Bhagavatam, keep it in the altar and worship, offer water and offer agya, offer ghee lamp. When you offer a ghee lamp to Srimad Bhagavatam, all the 33 million devatas will come and want to touch the ghee lamp. We all are working, when the 33 million devatas coming to your house, it's called very auspicious. Why we want to put the house in a perfect vastu? Because we want all of them to come and everything in harmony. But keeping Srimad Bhagavatam in the middle of the house and start to worship Srimad Bhagavatam, it is the most harmonious thing. It pacifies everything. That means the goal of that 12 planetary system, right? That gives you a headache, nullified. A 9 planetary system, yes. Not 12, 9. 12 houses, 9 planets. So, and along with all that nakshatra and all this, everything is pacified. But the condition is read every day. Right? So we are experiencing it. Just give me a second. Okay. So we are experiencing it every day. Right? So like that. So Srimad Bhagavatam, how do you worship Srimad Bhagavatam? By studying. Okay. But if you can't do anything, it's okay. Just at least study Srimad Bhagavatam. If you don't have a Srimad Bhagavatam, go to this database online, which I'm going to share later. Go there and start to read. So that is how wonderful Srimad Bhagavatam, which is a literary incarnation and was written by another incarnation, Saktivesh Avatar Vyasadeva, and was inspired by another Saktivesh Avatar, Narada Muni. So it is all that empowered people have this thing, and of course he compiled it at last. And Srila Prabhupada, just with Srimad Bhagavatam, he went to America just with one or two, first canto, 2 cantos, right? He went there and he conquered the world. Then after that, in chapter 4, we studied about starting of Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, now all the same set. Now, how the thing started. First, appearance of Narada. What did Narada did? He was what they call born into a Sudrani and lived in an ashram where the Bhakti Vedantas, the great devotees, came during Chaturmasya, and they were sitting there and they talked Krishna Katha. Then we understand all the pure devotees, they got no other prajalpa, no other mundane nonsense talk. They only talk about Krishna. When they gather, they just speak about Krishna. So in that discourses, he just overheard from there, from the side, just by hearing, and he had so much inspiration and a big transformation. And after that, he took a little remnants of their prasadam. That's it. Then after that, his mother died in a snake bite, and he took it as a blessing. He went towards the north. He traveled all valleys, mountains, cities, metropolitan, mine area, everything. Then he came to a nice cozy place. He sit and meditated. And in that meditation, Krishna came and gave him a very quick, this thing, and disappeared. Right? So what then? What we see? So Narada Muni at least start to chastise Vyasadeva. Why did you not speak about the glories of Krishna? Why do you still keep in that dharma, artha, kama, moksha? And you deliberately didn't put it because what is in your mind, because the Kali Yuga people going to read. So you want to attract the Kali Yuga people towards sense gratification and make them a devotee. Why? Go straight to the point. Go straight to the point. Don't beat around the bush. Then after with that, all the inspiration, then he start receiving and he start to give his own testimony. How from the Sudrani, then how doing that, the lightning and the thing, he became got a human, a spiritual form, and he traveled the world. Okay. And in the conversation between Narada and Vyasa, in that conversation, he gave his own personal testimony. And today now we are in chapter 7. So after all the testimony done, now starting from the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam is chapter 7. So in chapter 7, Prabhupada writes that this is the Srimad Bhagavatam actually started after the war. After the, what they call Mahabharat war, that's when the Srimad Bhagavatam started. When Ashwatthama wanted to kill, right? When Ashwatthama attempted to kill, what they call, when Ashwatthama was killed the 5 children and he got chastised, right? So there's a thing. So, okay, let me just open up this thing. All right. What is this? What's happening? Can you see the screen?
Blank, Prabhu.
Oh, blank. You can't see anything, is it?
Okay, now white background.
Okay, I do it again.
Okay, Prabhu. Now can see you.
Yeah, you can see me, but how about this? The screen. Can you see the screen?
No, it's blank.
It's blank.
Now can see, bro.
Huh?
Now can see. Now I can see.
Now you can see, huh? All right. So we go to online database. You can see all this?
Yes, Prabhu can see.
Okay. So you go to those who don't have a Bhagavatam. This is online database.io. You can go here. All the books are here. Wait, just give me a second. Yeah, can you see it? Okay. So we come to Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, creation. So we are in the chapter 7, the son of Drona punished. Right. So what you can do here, you can go to the advanced view here. You go to advanced view. We can say, like, for instance, you like to chant the mantra. So you just remove Devanagari, synonyms, translation, and purport. So if you do this, you only see all the verses only. So if at all, sometimes you feel like you don't know what to do, what prayers to do, you can simply recite Srimad Bhagavatam, all that 58 verses. All right. 58 verses. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do it now, so that you all get a first-hand experience on doing that. So you can recite one chapter per day. Then after you are done with that, then what you can do, you remove the verse tags. Okay, you see like 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Then you just add on translation. Now you see only the translation only. All right. So like that. So if you want the purport, you remove that translation. You can read like a story. You can, like a novel, you just can click the purport and start read. Only the purport is mentioned here. You can just go on reading that thing. All right. So now what we're going to do, we're going to chant on the verse text. Okay. Before that, is there anybody who got any question to ask? Anything to clarify? All okay? I can't see anybody.
Yes, Prabhu. Archana, Prabhu.
All right. Yes, Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu. Yes. What's your question, Prabhu? Please unmute yourself.
Approaching this Veda base, I'm quite ignorant now, Prabhu.
You go to Google or whatever you have.
Yeah.
You click on Veda base, VEDABASE.
Yeah, Prabhu.
.io.
Yeah.
Then-
.io, Prabhu.
Huh?
.io.
Yes.
Coming. Okay, Prabhu.
Then after that, you see all the books, click the books and start reading. That's all.
But now the way you did the translation.
Oh, that one. Okay. That one is like this. All right.
Yeah.
First, okay. Now you come to this side. Srimad Bhagavatam. Now you come to this side. All right. You when you look up there, vedabase.io. Can you see the word here? Vedabase.io.
Yeah, Prabhu.
All right. So now there's many books. All right.
Yeah.
When you click all books, I mean, we have all the books of Srila Prabhupada here.
Yeah.
So what you need to do, you just go there and click Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yeah.
Okay, this is all the
Canto.
cantos, Canto 1. All right. So now we go doing at chapter 7. Can you see the word chapter 7?
Yeah.
All right, click chapter 7. All right. So after you click chapter 7, it comes out like this. So you just read out, okay, like that. But you can go here, advanced view. Can you see the word advanced view?
Yeah, Prabhu.
See the advanced view here?
Yeah.
You click that advanced view. And now here got a lot of options here. Devanagari, verse text, synonyms, translation purpose. See, if I on everything, if I on everything, you see like this. Text 1, you see the Sanskrit, you see English, you see the word by word, translation and purport.
Yeah.
So now, since we're going to recite the verse only, I am going to disable purport, translation, synonyms, and Devanagari. So I only have the English, this thing, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So it's simple as that. You can try, Prabhu.
But if I have any doubt, should I get back to you, Prabhu?
Definitely, why not?
Prabhu, Hare
Yes.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Previously, you are reading the translation only, Prabhu.
What is that?
Previously, the previous chapter.
What is it? I don't understand.
No, the previous chapter we are reading the translation.
Yeah, I'm going to recite the verse and the translation.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to take the opportunity to recite the verse because the verses all, you know, that Krishna says that it's actually the verses are his prayer, and it's all used by the selected, what they call, words. So we're going to recite the prayers. If like some people can recite the Sanskrit, they give me one reading, and also we're going to do both today. Got it, Prabhu? Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's start this thing. So if you think you can sing, all right, please keep yourself muted and you can sing along, right? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shaunaka Vacha Nirgate Narade Sutta Bhagavan Badarayana. Please, everybody stay muted. Don't unmute yourself, please. All please stay muted. Okay. So Shaunaka Vacha Nirgate Narade Sutta Bhagavan Badarayana Struvang Stat Abhipretang Tata Kim Akarod Vibhuhu Sutta Vacha. Rajendra Prabhu, please mute. All right. Wait. Because my raga will. All right. Please mute. Please mute. Please mute. Rajendran Prabhu, please don't unmute yourself.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Keep muted. Everybody keep muted. Okay, let's do it again. All right. Saunaka Vacha Nirgate Narade Sutta Bhagavan Badarayana Struvang Stat Abhipretang Tata Kim Akarod Vibhuhu Sutta Vacha Brahmanadyang Sarasvatyam Ashrama Paschime Tate Kanya Prashekhi. All right, I think I need to just give me a second. Right. I need to put up the setting first. More. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, let's do it again. So now nobody can unmute. All right. Okay, let's do it again. Saunaka Vacha Nirgate Narade Sutta Bhagavan Badarayana Strovang Stat Abhipretang Tata Kim Akarod Vibuhu Sutta Vacha Brahmanadyang Saraswatyam Ashrama Paschime Tate Sanya Prasha Iti Prokta Rishinam Satravardanaha Tasmin Sva Ashrame Vyaso Badari Sando Mandite Ashinopa Upasprishya Pranidatya Mana Swayam Bhakti Yogena Manasi Samyak Pranihite Male Sab apashyat purusham purnang mayang chatat apashayam yaya sammohita jiva atmanam trigunatmakam paropi manute nartam tatkritam chapi padyate anarto pashamam sakshat bhakti yogam adok saje lokasya janato vidvans chakre satvata sanghitam Yasyang vai shruyamanayam Krishne parame purusha bhaktir utpadyate pungsha shoka moha bhayapaha sa sanghitam bhagavatim kritvanu chatmajam shukam adyapayam asa nivirti niratam munihi Shaunaka vacha savai nivirti nirata Sarvatropekshako muni Kashyava brahatim etam Atma Rama samavyasat Sutta vacha Atma Ramascha munayo Nigranta api urukrame Kurvanti ahaitukim bhaktim Etam bhuta guna hari. I hope you remember this verse. Huh? Urukrame kurvanti and ahaituki. Very important, text 10. Harer Gunakshipta Matir Bhagavan Badarayani Adyagan Mahar Akyanam Nityang Vishnu Jana Priya Parikshitota Rajarishir Janma Karma Vilapanam Sangstam Cha Pandu Putranam Vakshe Krishna Katodayam Yada Mrde Kaurava Srinjayanam Vireshvato Viragatim Gateshu Kodara vidda gada bimarsha bokna rugdande datarastra putre Bhartu priyam draunir iti smapashyan Krishna sutanam swatam shiramshi upaharat vipriyam evatasya jugupshitam karma vigarhayanti Mata shishunam nidanam sutanam nishamya goram paripatyam mana Tada rudat vaspa kalakulaksi tang santavyanyaha kiritamali tada shuchaste pramarjami badre yad brahma bando shira attatayina gandiva mukte vishikair upahare tvakramya yatsna yasya dagda putra iti priyam valgu vichitra jalpais sa santva vachuta mitra suta anvadravadang sita ugra danva kapi dvajo guru putram ratena tam apatantam sa vilaksha durat kumara hodvikna manaratena paradravat prana paripshur urvam yavat gamam rudra bhayat yataka Yada sharanam atmanam aikshata shranta vajitam vajinam astram brahma shiro mene atmatranam dvijatmaja ato pasprisya salilam sandade tat samahita ajananapi sangharam prana krichra upastite tata pradukshikatam tejam prachandam sarvato disham Pranapadam abhiprekshya Vishnurjishnu vachaha Arjuna vacha Krishna Krishna Mahabaho Bhaktanam Abhyayankara त्वम् एकोऽद्यमानानाम् अपवर्गोऽसि संसृतेः त्वमाद्य पुरुष साक्षात् ईश्वर प्रकृते परा मायं व्युदस्य चिच्छक्त्य कैवल्ये स्थित आत्मनि सा एव जीवलोकस्य माया मोहित चेतसा विदर्शि स्वेन वीर्येण श्रेयो धर्मादिलक्षणं तथायं चावतरस्ते भुवा बारो जिहीर्षया स्वानं चानन्य भावानम् अनुध्यानाय च सकृत् किम् इदं स्वीकृता वेति देवदेव न वेद्म्यहं सर्वतो मुखम् आयाति तेजा परमदारुणम् श्री भगवान वाच वित्तेदं द्रोणपुत्रस्य ब्राह्मम् अस्त्रं प्रदर्शितं नैवासौ वेद संहारं प्राणबाध उपस्थिते नाह्यायन्यतमं किञ्चित् अस्त्रं प्रत्यवकाशनं जाह्यस्त्र तेज उन्नतम् अस्त्रन्यो ह्यस्त्र तेजसा सूतवाच श्रुत्वा भागवतो प्रोक्तं फल्गुना परवीरः स्पृष्ट्वापस्तं परिक्रम्य ब्रह्मास्त्रं संददे संहत्यान्योन्यम् उभयोस् तेजसी शर संवृते आवृत्य रोदसी कंच वविर्दातेर्कवन्निवाट् धृत्वास्त्र तेजस्तु तयोस् त्रिलोकन् प्रदहन् महान् दाह्यमाना प्रजा सर्वा संवर्तकम् अमंशत प्रजोपद्रवम् आलक्ष्य लोकव्यातिकरं चतं मतं च वासुदेवस्य सह संजहारार्जुनो द्वयम् तथा आसद्य तरसा दारुणं गौतमी सुतं बबन्दामर्षस् तं रक्ष पशुं रशनया यथा शिबिरया निशिसन्तं राज्वबद्ध्वा रिपुं बलात् प्राहार्जुनं प्रकुपितो भगवान् अम्बुजेक्षणा मैनं पार्थहर्षि त्रातुं ब्रह्मबन्धुम् इमं जहि योऽसः अनागशा सुप्तान् स्व अवधिनिशि बालकान् मत्तं परमतम् उन्मत्तं सुप्तं बालं स्त्रियं जडं प्रपन्नं विरतं भीतं नारिपुंहन्ति धर्मवेत् स्वप्राणन्य परा प्राणै प्रपुष्णात्याग्रना कला तत्वदस्तस्य हे श्रेयो यद्दोषात् यत्याद पुमान् प्रतिश्रुतं च भवता पञ्चल्यै शृण्वतो मम आहरिष्ये शिरस्तस्य यस्ते मानिन पुत्रः तदा वासो वद्यतां पाप आतात्यात्म बन्धुः भर्तुश्च विप्रियं वीरः कृत्वान् कुलपङ्क्षणः सूतवाच एवं परीक्षता धर्मं पार्थ कृष्णेन चोदिता नैचाड्डन्तुं गुरुसूतं यद्याप्यात्मा हनं महान् अतोपेत्य स्वशिबिरं गोविन्द प्रिय सारथि न्यायेदवर्तं प्रियै शोचन्त्य आत्मजन् हतं तथा हृतं पशुवत्पाशबद्धम् आवान्मुखं कर्म जुगुप्सितेन निरीक्ष्य कृष्णः पत्रं गुरो सूतं वाम स्वभावा कृपया ननाम च उवाच च सहन्त्यस्य बन्धनानयनां सती मुच्यताम् एष ब्राह्मणो नितरं गुरुः सराहस्य धनुर्वेद सविसर्गोपसंयम अस्त्रग्रामश्च भवता शिक्षितो यत् अनुग्रहात् सा एष Sa Esha Bhagavan Drona. Sorry, Sha Esha Bhagavan Drona Prajarupena Vartate Tasyat Manordam Patnyaste Nanvagat Virasu Kripi Tat Dharmakno Mahabhago Bhavat Bir Gauravam Kulam Virginam Narhati Praptum Pujam Vandyam Abhikshanaha Abhikshnasha Marudit Asya Janani Gautami Pati Devata Yataham Mrtavatsar Smatsarta Rodhyamashru Mukti Muhu Yaiko Pitang Brahmakulam Rajanyer Ajitatma Bihi Tatkulam Pradahatyashu Sanubandum Sucharpitam Sutavacha Dharmyang Nyayam Sakarunam Nirvyalikam Samam Mahat Rajadharmasto Rajnaya Pratyana Vacho Dvija Nagula Sahadevascha Yuyuddhano Dhananjaya Bhagavan Devaki Putro Nachanyeyascha Yoshita Tatraha Marshito Bhimas Tasya Shreyan Vada Smrta Na Bhartu Natmanas Charte Naham Nahan Suptan Shishun Vrta Nishamya Bhima Gaditam Draupadyascha Chaturbuja Alokya Vadanam Sakyur Edam Aha Hasanniva Shri Bhagavan Vacha Brahma Bandhur Nahantavya Atatai Vadarhana Mayevobhyam Amnatam Paripyanu Shashanam Guru Pratishrutam Satyam Yattat Santvayata Priyam Priyang cha Bhimashenasya Panchalya Samayam Evacha Sutta Vacha Arjuna Sahasanyaya Harer Hardam Atasina Manim Jahara Murdanyam Dvijasya Saha Murdajam Vimuchya Rashana Baddam Balahatya Hata Prabham Tejasa Manina Hinam Shibiran Niraya Payat Vapanam Dravinadanam Stanam Niryapanam Tata Esha hi Brahma Bandhunam Vado Nanyasti Daihika Putra Shokatura Sarve Pandava Saha Krishnaya Swanam Mrtanam Yat Krityam Chakrur Nirharanadikam. Hare Krishna. All right. Okay. Now. Okay, now just meeting info or not. All right, Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So yeah, you can unmute yourself now. Vaishnava Prabhu, you have something to ask? Yes, unmute yourself. You can unmute now.
Yeah, chanting is very nice.
No, bro. So like that, you can chant. I think I took 10 minutes, right? So you can read the entire verse in 10 minutes. You chant. Okay, now I want to ask you a question. Did any one of you captured, while we are reciting the verse, did you capture anything? See, you remember you're reading the translation. Anything? Did you capture anything?
Oh, yes, for sure.
Yeah. So that's why when we do the detailed study, deep studies, you will understand. That's why you see the word. So eventually, when you're going to do it again and again, maybe you just imagine Prabhu's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe in 1 hour you can read entire seven chapters in Sanskrit. Anyway, try and see. All right. So now,
How did you master this? How did you master this chanting, Babu?
Practice, Prabhu. Practice. Practice.
Thank you.
I was taught by Dina Anukampan Prabhu. He's in Vrindavan now. He's the one who did that. When he was doing that Sanskrit, this thing, I was with him. So anyway.
Thank
All right.
you.
So Prabhus and mothers. Okay. So now we're going to recite. Okay. Now I'm going to remove the verse text and put on the translation. So each will take 2 for a start. Okay. So how do you want to do? Do you want to raise your hand first? or do you want to just start? Or should I just call it? Okay, how many of you can participate in reading? Right? Are you all with me?
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Right. Okay. So now, okay, quickly raise your hand, see who start first. Raise your hand. Okay, Mangala Rukmini number 1. Satya Narayanan Prabhu number 2. You cannot move the video. All right. Okay. First, Mangala Rukmini Mataji. Second, Satya Narayanan Prabhu. Then Nanda Devi Mataji and Cheong Fukwing, Chaitanya Daya Prabhu. Then who else? Muru Mataji. Then followed by Vaishnava Kripa. Don't remove your hand. Come on, keep your hand raised. Yeah. Okay. How about Purna Rukmini Mataji? You want to try others? Gokula Gokulesh Prabhu, Shobha Mataji, Tachaini, Rajendran Prabhu, Raja Prema, Vishwamala. Right? Okay. Okay. Now, first going to be Mangala Rukmini Mataji. After Mangala Rukmini Mataji will be Satya Narayanan Prabhu. Please remember. After Satya Narayanan Prabhu will be Nanda Devi Mataji. After Nanda Devi Mataji will be Cheong Fukwing Prabhu, Chaitanya Daya Prabhu. After Chaitanya Daya will be Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu. And after Vaishnava Kripa will be Muru Mataji. And after Muru will be Krishna Kumari and Mataji. And after Krishna Kumari will be Purna Rupini Mataji. Remember. After Purna Rupini Mataji will be Rajendran Prabhu. So others are just going to... Vishwamala, I saw you raise your hand. Are you going to do it or what? Okay. All right, now mind. So these are the people who are going to take your turn to read. If any one of you want to do it, send a message in the group because I can't see anymore. You send a message. I also would like to try. If anybody of you suddenly change your mind, you want to try, Krishna Kumari Mataji, keep your hand raised. Don't bring your hand down. Keep your hand raised. So any one of you feel that I want to read, you read after Rajendran, because Rajendran Prabhu is the last to read. After him, then you can read. Then after you finish, then go back to Mangala Rukmini Mataji and come back again in that sequence. Okay, is that okay? So let's have fun doing this. Hare Krishna. All right. Yes. So who will be the first to start? Please start.
Hare
The son of
Krishna.
Drona punished.
Rishi Saunaka asked, O Sutta, the great and transcendently powerful Vyasadeva heard everything from Sri Narada Muni. So after Narada's departure, what did Vyasadeva do? Text 2. Sri Sutta said, on the western bank of the river Saraswati, which is intimately related with the Vedas, there is a cottage of meditation at Samyaprasa will enliven the transcendental activities of the sages.
Okay, nice. All right. So 3 and 4.
Hare Krishna. Text 3. In that place, Srila Vyasadeva is in his own ashrama, which was surrounded by berry trees, sat down to meditate after touching water for purification. Text 4. Thus he fixed his mind, perfectly engaging it by linking it in the devotional service, Bhakti Yoga, without any touch of materialism, and thus he saw the absolute personality of Godhead along with his external energy, which was under full control. Hare Krishna.
5 and 6.
Hare Krishna. Text 5. Due to this external energy, the living entity, although transcendental to the three modes of material nature, thinks of himself as a material product and thus undergoes the reactions of material miseries. Text 6. The material miseries of the living entity, which are superfluous to him, can be directly mitigated by the linking process of devotional service. But the mass of people do not know this, and therefore the learned Vyasadeva compiled this Vedic literature, which is in relation to the Supreme Truth. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. 7 and 8. Who is after Nanda Devi Mataji?
Cheong Prabhu.
Okay, Cheong Prabhu.
Number 7, simply by giving oral reception to this Vedic literature, the feeling for loving devotional service to Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, sprout up at once to extinguish the fire of lamentation, illusion, and fearlessness. Number 8, the great sage Vyasadeva, after compiling the Srimad Bhagavatam, revisiting it,
Revising.
taught it to his own son, Sri Sukadev Goswami, who was already engaged in self-realization. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Before that, I just want to share something which I forgot to mention just now. This is a golden opportunity for us to really attentively read this purport. So those who are available, please pay really good attention and listen to the purport, okay? Because this is a golden opportunity. Not to miss this opportunity, okay? 9 and 10.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Text 9. Sri Swanaka asked Sutta Goswami. Sri Swanaka Deva Goswami was already on the path of self-realization, and thus he was pleased with his own self. So why did he take the trouble to undergo the study of such a vast literature? Text 10. Sutta Goswami said, all different varieties of Atmaras, those who take pleasures in Atma or spirit self, especially those established on the path of self-realization, though free
from all kinds of material bondage,
No,
desire,
hold on.
alloy devotional service unto the personality of Godhead. This
Who's that?
means the Lord possesses transcendental qualities and therefore can attract.
Karpiya Saras Mataji? Yeah, you are reading it, is it? You want to read? Okay. If you want to read Mataji, you can read after Rajendran Prabhu. Okay, I give you a chance. Okay, now is Muru Mataji is reading. Then after that you read. Is that okay? Saras Mataji?
Okay, Prabhu, I didn't know I've unmuted. Sorry for disturbance.
Oh, no problem, bro. Okay, now what do you do, Mataji? I want you to read. Okay, after you see Rajendran Prabhu, IRA 23. After you finish, you read. Okay? So after Saras Mataji read, then go back to Mangala Rukmini Mataji until someone volunteers to come forward and read. And others, please keep yourself muted. Okay, Muru Mataji. Okay, now, okay, go again with text 10 again.
Text 10. Sutta Goswami said, all different varieties of Atma Ramas, those who take pleasure in the Atma or self or spirit self, especially those established on the path of self-realization, though free from all kinds of material bondage, desire to render unalloyed devotional service unto the personality of Godhead. This means that the Lord possesses transcendental qualities and therefore can attract everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay.
11 and
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Okay. Srila Sukadeva Goswami, son of Srila
Okay, just hold on. Just hold on. It's not muted. There's someone is not muted. Samsung SMA. Okay, please. Okay, wait, let me mute. Okay, Chandra going by mute. Others? Okay, all right. Okay, go ahead, Mataji.
Srila Sukadeva Goswami, son of Srila Yasadeva, was not only transcendentally powerful, he was also very dear to the devotees of the Lord. Thus, he underwent the study of this great narration, Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 12. Sudha Goswami thus addressed the rishis headed by Saunaka. Now I shall begin the transcendental narration of the Lord Sri Krishna and topics of the birth, activities, and deliverance of King Parikshit, the sage amongst kings, as well as topics of the renunciation of the worldly order by the sons of Pandu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So what we can understand here from the text 12 onwards, all right, we understand because when Sutta Goswami said, now I shall begin the transcendental narration of the Lord Krishna. So the the narration of Lord Sri Krishna started from text 12. That means you remember that. Okay, all this is something that we can relish. 1.7.12. This is the time where the narration of Krishna starts. All right, something very nice to remember. Okay, after Krishna Kumari Mataji, who's that?
Prabhu.
Purna Rupini Mataji, okay.
Hare
Okay.
Krishna.
For you is 13 and 14.
Yeah, okay. When the respective warriors of both camps, namely the Kauravas and Pandavas, were killed on the
battlefield of
Kurukshetra,
Kurukshetra,
and the dead warriors obtained their deserved
destination,
when the son
and
of
when the Rasta
Brahmasta
fell down laminating.
Okay.
his
Mangala
spine
Rupini Mataji, please mute yourself.
being
Oh,
beaten
sorry.
by the club of Bhimashena, the son of Dronacharya, Aswatthama,
Okay, Purna
beheaded.
Rupini Mataji. Can you start again? There was a disturbance just now. Just start again. When the respective warriors.
When the respective warriors of both camps, namely the Kauravas and the Pandavas, were killed on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and the dead warriors obtained their deserved destination, and when the son of Dhritarashtra fell down lamenting, his spine broken, being beaten by the club of Bhimashena, the son of Dronacharya, Aswatthama, beheaded the 5 sleeping sons of Draupadi and delivered the heads and prize to his master, foolishly thinking that he could be pleased. Duryodhana, however, disapproved of this heroic act, and he was not pleased in the least.
Yes, thank you. Next, after Purna Rupini Mataji will be?
Somebody know it?
Huh?
ராஜேந்திரன் பிரபு இன்னும் படிக்கலையே.
Oh,
I think Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu should read.
அவரும் படிக்கல.
Okay. Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu.
Draupadi, the mother of the 5 children of the Pandavas, after hearing of the massacre of her sons, began to cry in distress, with eyes full of tears. Trying to pacify her in a great loss, Arjuna spoke to her thus: "O gentle lady, when I present you with the head of that Brahmana, after beheading him with arrows from my Gandiva bow, I shall then wipe the tears from your eyes and pacify you. Then after burning your sons' bodies, you can take your bath standing on his head." Thank you, bro.
Thank you. 17 and 18. After Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu will be?
Rajendran Prabhu.
Rajendran Prabhu. Okay, after Rajendran Prabhu will be Saraswati Mataji, and after Saraswati Mataji will be Vismamala. Okay, get ready, Saras Mataji and Vismamala, but don't unmute yourself. All right, when your time comes, you just do say, okay. 17. Go ahead, Rajendran.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, text 17. Arjuna was guided by the infallible Lord as friend and driver, thus satisfied the dear lady by such statements. Then he dressed in armor and armed himself with furious weapons, and getting into his chariot, he set out to follow Aswatthama, the son of his martial teacher. Hare Krishna.
All right.
Followed by 18.
18?
18.
Yeah.
Aswatthama, the murderer of the princess, seeing from a great distance Arjuna coming at him with great speed, fled in his chariot, panic stricken just to save his life, as Brahma fled in fear from Shiva.
Yes.
Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So after Rajendran Prabhu will be Saras Mataji.
Hare Krishna
Harpriya
Prabhu.
Saras Mataji. Yes, go ahead.
19, isn't it?
19 and 20.
When the son of the Brahmana, Ashwatthama, saw that his horses were tired, he considered that there was no alternative for protection outside of his using the ultimate weapon, the Brahmasastra nuclear weapon. Text 20. Since his life was in danger, he touched water in San City, and concentrated upon the chanting of the hymns for throwing nuclear weapons, although he did not know how to withdraw such weapons. Hare
Yes.
Krishna, Prabhu.
21, 22, Viswamala.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Text 21. Thereupon a glaring light spread in all directions. It was a fear that Arjuna thought his own life in danger, and so he began to address Lord Sri Krishna. Text 22. Arjuna said, "O my Lord Sri Krishna, you are the Almighty Personality of Godhead. There is no limit to your different energies. Therefore, only you are competent to instill fearlessness in the heart of your devotees. Everyone in the flames of material miseries can find the path of liberation in you only." Hare Krishna.
All right, starting from the first, who was the first? Mangala Rukmini Mataji, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Text 23. You are the original personality of Godhead who extends himself all over the creations and is transcendental to material energy. You have cast away the effects of the material energy by dint of your spiritual potency. You are always situated in eternal bliss and transcendental knowledge. Text 24. And yet, though you are beyond the purview of material energy, you execute the four principles of liberation characterized by religion and so on for the ultimate good of the conditioned soul. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Who's after
Hare
you?
Krishna, text 25. Thus, your descent as an incarnation to remove the burden of the world and to benefit your friends, especially those who are your exclusive devotees and are constantly wrapped in meditation upon you. Text 26. O Lord of Lords, how is it that this dangerous effulgence is spreading all around? Where does it come from? I do not understand it. Hare Krishna.
After you?
Hare
25.
Krishna. Text 27. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "Know from me that this is the act of the son of Drona. He has thrown the hymns of nuclear energy, Brahmastra, and he does not know how to retract the glare. He has helplessly done this, being afraid of imminent death." Text 28. O Arjuna, only another Brahmastra can counteract this weapon. Since you are expert in the military science, subdue this weapon's glare with the power of your own weapon. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. She's 29. Sri Sutta Goswami said, hearing from the personality of Godhead, Arjuna touched water for purification, and after circumambulating Lord Sri Krishna, he cast his Brahmastra weapon to counteract the other one. Verse text 30. When the rays of two Brahmastra combine, a great circle of fire like the disk of the sun covered all outer space and the whole firmament of planets. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, text 31. All the population of the three worlds was scorched by the combined heat of the weapons. Everyone was reminded of the Samvartaka fire, which takes place at the time of annihilation. Text 32. Thus, seeing the disturbance of the general populace and the imminent destruction of the planets, Arjuna at once retracted both Brahmastra weapons as Lord Sri Krishna desired. Hare Krishna.
After you? Who's after you, Mataji?
Purnarupani.
Okay. Purna Rupani Mataji. Are you there, Mataji?
Actually, it's my turn, Prabhu.
Oh, it's your turn. Okay.
Arjuna, his eyes blazing in anger, like two red balls of copper, dexterously arrested the son of Gautami and bound him with ropes like an animal. Text 34.
After binding
Yes, please mute, Mataji.
After binding Aswathama, Arjuna wanted to take him to the military camp. The personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, looking on with his lotus eyes, spoke to Arjuna in an angry mood. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Hare Krishna. 35, 36. After you, who, Prabhu? If you can remember one before you, after you, it will be very easy.
Purna Rupini Mataji, Prabhu.
Okay, Purna Rupini Mataji.
Okay, actually, it's Krishna Kumar. Never mind. Lord Sri Krishna said, "O Arjuna, you should not show mercy by releasing these relatives of Brahma Bandhu, for he has killed innocent boys in their sleep." Text 36. A person who knows the principle of religion does not kill an enemy who is careless, intoxicated, insane, asleep, afraid, or devout for his chariot. Nor does he kill a boy, a woman, a foolish creature, or a surrendered soul. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. So,
Yes.
text 37, a cruel and wretched person who maintains his existence and the cause of others deserves to be killed for his own well-being. Otherwise, he will go down by his own actions. Text 38. Furthermore, I have personally heard you promise Draupadi that you will bring forth the head of the killer of her sons. Hare Krishna.
39, 40. Rajendran Prabhu, is it?
Hare Krishna Prabhu,
Yes.
text 39. This man is an assassin and murderer of their own family members. Not only that, but he has also dissatisfied his master. He is but the burned remnants of his family. Kill him immediately. Text 40. Sutra Goswami said, although Krishna was examining Arjuna in religion, encouraged Arjuna to kill the son of Dronacharya. Arjuna, a great soul, did not like the idea of killing him, although Ashwatthama was a heinous murderer of Arjuna's family members. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Saras Mataji, Saraswati Karpiya.
After text 41, after reaching his own camp, Arjuna, along with his dear friend and charioteer, Sri Krishna, entrusted the murderer onto his dear wife, who was lamenting for her murdered sons. Text 42, Sri Sutta Goswami said, Draupadi then saw Ashwatthama, who was bound with ropes like an animal and silent for having enacted the most inglorious murder. Due to her female nature and due to her being naturally good and well behaved, she showed him due respect as a Brahmana. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
43 for Vismamala.
Hare
After
Krishna
Vismamala will
Prabhu.
be Charana Lakshmi Mataji. Get ready, yeah? All right. Go
Hare
ahead.
Krishna Prabhu. Text 43. She could not tolerate Aswatthama's being bound by ropes, and being a devoted lady, she said, release him, for he is a Brahmana, our spiritual master. Text 44. It was a Dronacharya's mercy that you learned the military art of throwing arrows and the confidential art of controlling weapons.
Okay. Nice. 45, 46, Charana Lakshmi Mataji.
Text 45. He, Dronacharya, is certainly still existing, being represented by his son. His wife Kripi did not undergo a starve with him because she had a son. Text 46. The most fortunate one who know the principle of religion. It is not good for you to cause grief to glorious family members who are always respectable and worshipful.
Thank you. 47, 48, Vraja Prema.
Text 47. My lord, do not make the wife of Dronacharya cry like me. I am aggrieved for the death of my son. She need not cry constantly like me. Text 48. If the kingly administrative order, being unrestricted in sense control, offends the Brahmana order and enrage them, then the fire of that rage burns up the whole body of the royal family and brings grief upon them all. Hare Krishna.
Ah, thank you. Mangala Rukmini Mataji.
Text 49. Sutta Goswami said, O Brahmanas, King Yudhishthira fully supported the statement of the queen, which were in accordance with the principles of religion and were justified, glorious, full of mercy and equity, and without duplicity. Text 50. Nakula and Sahadeva, the younger brothers of the king, and also Satyaki, Arjuna, the personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, son of Devaki, and the ladies and others all unanimously agreed with the king. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Bhima, however, angrily disagreed with them and recommended killing this culprit, who had murdered sleeping children for no purpose and for neither his nor his master's interest. Text 52. Chaturbhuja, the four-armed one, or the personality of Godhead. After hearing the words of Bhima, Draupadi and others saw the face of his dear friend Arjuna, and he began to speak as if smiling. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. 53, 54.
Hare Krishna. The personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna said, a friend of a Brahmana is not to be killed, but if he is an aggressor, he must be killed. All these rulings are in the scriptures, and you should act accordingly. You have to fulfill your promise to your wife, and you must also act to the satisfaction of Bhimasena and me.
All right.
Hare
Very
Krishna.
nice. Okay. After you.
Cheong Prabhu.
Okay. Chaitanya Prabhu. Chaitanya Prabhu. Chaitanya Daya.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Okay.
55. Sutta Goswami said, just then Arjuna could understand the motive of the Lord by his unequivocal orders. And thus with his sword he severed both hair and jewel from the head of Aswatthama. 56. He, Aswatthama, had already lost his bodily luster due to infanticide. And now, moreover, having lost the jewel with his sword, he lost even more strength, and thus he was unbound and driven out of the camp. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Text 57. Cutting the hair from his head, depriving him of his wealth, and driving him from his residence are the prescribed punishment for the relative of the Brahmana. There is no injunction for killing the body. Text 58. Thereafter, the sons of Pandu and Draupadi, overwhelmed with grief, performed the proper rituals for the dead bodies of their relatives.
Hare Krishna. Yes. So with that, we have completed the entire chapter, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, chapter 7, the son of Drona punished. All right. So it is actually a very glorious chapter. Okay. So you all can put your hand down. So there is some, I just found out from Uttarakanda Padma Purana. In Uttarakanda Padma Purana, okay, there is a, what they call, says, yes, Nanda Devi Mataji, you want to say something?
No, Prabhu's wrongly pressed.
Oh, okay. All right, it's mentioned. So it says the study and hearing chapter 7 of the first canto Srimad Bhagavatam under the title, The Son of Drona Punished. You know what will happen? It purifies one of sinful reaction and deepens the faith in the Lord's protection and his devotees. So what we can understand here, First we recited the Sanskrit, then we recite that English translation. So if again, the thing is, according to tradition of Bhagavatam, the study and hearing of chapter 7 alone of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, under the title, The Son of Drona Punished, it purifies one of sinful reaction. The sinful reaction, all this, I mean, we are suffering now because of the reaction of all the sins that we have done. So by studying this chapter 7, all these are purified. All right. And not only that, it also deepens the faith in the Lord's protection and also his devotees. Now, again, he says, Lord Shiva is saying here, by attentively hearing, not just simple hearing, attentively hearing, how Sri Krishna protected the unborn Parikshit, which we're going to study in the following chapter. And they guided the Pandavas through the grave trials. Now they're going through some grave trials. Devotee develop firm confidence in the Lord's mercy and become inspired to cultivate what? Forgiveness. All right, Muru Mataji, can you agree with me on this?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can you try to start forgiving people?
Yeah, I will try, Prabhu.
So whenever anything happened to us, we remember we are not as bad as Draupadi, right?
Yes.
What Draupadi went is, she went hell of a time. Once they caught her in the assembly of all the Kurus, and they want to strip her naked in front of everybody. They want to remove her modesty. They want to make fun of her. They want to strip her naked because she's so beautiful. And Duryodhana all like, this is, they want to strip her naked. Couldn't do it. Then after that, they followed the husband, went into the exile. She survived. And after come back from the exile, when she thought everything settled, the children got killed. Imagine the amount of pain that she has gone through. But worse than what she has gone through, Kunti Devi went through even worse. That we'll study the next, on Monday onwards. So she has gone through so much of trouble and turbulence. So whenever we go through some kind of challenges, ask ourselves, is my challenges as bad as Draupadi? No. Our challenges is not as bad as Draupadi. Right? So what we attentively hearing is how Krishna protected the unborn king Parikshit and guided the Pandavas through the grave trials. Devotees develop firm confidence in the Lord's mercy and become inspired. Inspired to do what? Cultivate. Cultivate means what? Develop the habit. It is not that you're born with. You understand the thing, you try to apply. Cultivate forgiveness. Let people say whatever. Just forgive. Number 2, compassion. When we see so many people out there suffering, like how Kunti Devi, I mean, Draupadi saw that the Ashwatthama was in she's so compassion. Like that, Prabhus and Mother, there's so many people out there are in great trial, great suffering, great anxiety. If you have that compassion, you can go and give them a book and tell them just to read this. Go and distribute books. That is the highest form of social service that you can think of. Distribute books or ask them to chant or invite them to the Sunday to the program or something like that. But try do something. Right? Like how Namaras Chaitanya Prabhu was telling. He was not interested, but somehow or other the brother took him. He went there. He was so shocked to see all these people look so divine. Even that attraction today, he became Namaras. He's initiated, and now see how the thing happened. By hook or crook, take people, right? So that is the compassion. Then the third one is unwavering devotion. Even the good time, bad time, struggling time, challenging time, we will not give up our devotion to the Lord. We keep the faith. Okay, this chapter especially glorify the power of hearing the Lord's pastime with sincerity, which gradually awaken pure bhakti in the heart. So this chapter, it has all the characteristics that can create or can awaken the pure bhakti, because we all want to become a pure devotee. We want to create pure bhakti in our heart. This chapter is very possible, right? So it also also there's another point. It says that this chapter also beautifully reveals the Lord's unfailing protection to his devotee, his compassion, even amidst the gravest danger. What was the protection? When the Brahmastra was coming, Krishna managed to stop it. Okay, he advised out Arjuna to stop it, right? By hearing and reflecting, just think about it, like what Muru Mataji did. How could this Draupadi can be this tolerant? That means she's contemplating, not only hearing, but contemplate. You know what happened? Let me see. By hearing the reflecting, the sacred, even amidst of gravest danger, by hearing and reflecting upon the sacred narration, one develops firm faith in Sri Krishna, always guides and safeguards those who take shelter at him. The exemplary conduct of Arjuna, Draupadi, and the Pandavas inspire us to cultivate forgiveness, compassion, and steadfast devotion. Steadfast devotion, all right? Thus, the study of this chapter purifies the heart and strengthens one's resolve to progress on the path of pure bhakti. Yes, again, it's mentioned like this. So, this is not an ordinary chapter, because now is the time. Now is the time that what happened? This is a very good opportunity, and tomorrow is Ekadasi. Tomorrow is the day that we don't take any kind of grains, only take fruits and roots. All right, fruits. Okay. How? Okay. You asked a very good question, Mataji. I'll answer that. I was just thinking about it. Now you answer me. You asked that question. All right. So tomorrow is Ekadasi. Saturday,
Prabhu.
Not Friday.
Not Friday. Friday according to the Indian calendar.
Saturday.
Ours Vaishnavas
really?
is on
Ayyo.
Saturday. Yogini Ekadasi.
Yeah. Saturday, Prabhu, Saturday.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the calendar. My wife came and told Friday. Yesterday, I went and bought all the Ekadasi stuff. And my daughter was grumbling. Tomorrow is my sports. How to fast? She was grumbling. Okay, I'll tell her this good news. She'll be very excited. She's only 10 years old. She's so concerned. Why sports day Ekadasi? Once a birthday Ekadasi. She was so okay. Anyway, thank you so much, Mataji. Saturday is Ekadasi. All right. Okay, nice. Okay, now Mataji, you asked a very good question that says that, yeah, Prabhu, how to deal with the person who have forgiven but cannot forget and what they have done to me. Yes, I also have the same experience. And Vraja Prema is the witness to that experience that I went through. So, Mataji, first of all, you need to forgive. Forgiveness is a tonic. So, if somebody have done something to you, Mataji, you will have a ache in your heart. You have a heartache. Yeah. You have an ache, you have a kind of this thing. So the tonic to that is to forgive. So what we tell ourselves, look here, this is by the will of Krishna. Krishna have made that person to come and audit me. Okay. Even though it sounds very superficial, but still it is assuring. You know, sometimes when you're under stress, we listen to some song, whether the song makes sense or some Japanese song, some African song, the song that you don't understand, but somehow or other the music pacifies you. It's superficial, but the pacification is real. You're pacified. Similarly, when you forgive, you pacify your heart. Yes, it's by the will of Krishna. But to forget, of course, it's not easy. You can never forget. It's very tough. So you cannot forget the incident. It is just like a kind of anarthas that you cannot give up. Example, okay, now I've been eating meat. I'm taking onion and garlic. Oh, I am going intoxication. It's just like that. So that forgetfulness will come eventually when you just go on chanting Hare Krishna. We do not need to force ourselves to forget that incident, which will not happen. Are you with me, Mataji?
Yes.
But
it's very difficult. I'm fighting with that actually.
No need to fight. Don't fight with it. Have you forgiven the person?
Yes.
All right. That's it. Just forgive, just forget it. You no need to fight with that feeling. You just go on, chant Hare Krishna. The feeling, that thing will forget you. It will just go away from your mind like that. Okay, Mataji? Mangala Rukmini Mataji.
Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
I give you one example, Mataji, what happened to me. I think I remember sharing this before, but I'm sharing it again. A person actually spit on my face. Nobody have ever spat on my face. Such an old man, right? He came Because I parked the car right in front of his Tani Pandal, right? During the Taipusa. I don't know. There's no this thing. So I took the Bhagavad Gita, 2 sets. My son and I went in. Suddenly he came and shouted all kind of vulgar words. My son was traumatized. And I was telling him, look here, whatever you want to say, we talk this, but my son is here. My small young boy is there. Oh, your son also was born like that. You start to curse. My God, the words that I've never heard in my life. Krishna, he cursed my entire generation. Then I was so tolerant. I said, okay, just okay, sorry. He couldn't take it. He wants some kind of fight. All right. I was in the car and I just opened the window. I was sure. And he couldn't. He just opened the car and he pooh on my face. Oh my God. And I have a little martial art background. If it's only the old Punithan or old myself, definitely I should have killed him. Because such an old man. And of course, I'm dealing with heavy machinery and spare parts. My hand is different. Just give him one punch. What will happen to him? Very old man. Right? He should have died. But I just forgive him. I just say, okay. Then policeman came and told him, get out. Go, you jalan. And there's a spit, the saliva on my face. Nobody have done that to me. So I went there, washed my face, went to the temple. My son was shivering. I looked at him and said, what do you think about it? Pa, I was shivering. I said, no, this is what devotee is all about. But actually, I was not talking. I've been a short-tempered person. I cannot believe. But I just told my son to pacify him, said, this is what the devotee is like. One day you're going to be a devotee, you're going to be a full-time devotee, you're going to be brahmachari, whatever. This is how you should be. Relax and do, because this is all part of the nature. But inside I was boiling. I forgave him. But after that, I came back home. I couldn't take it. I couldn't sleep. I was boiling until I spoke to my mentor, Pran Govinda Prabhu. I shared in front of everybody. Everybody was so shocked. How did you actually tolerated that? Right? But Pran Govinda Prabhu says, this is a great opportunity, Mataji. He told me the exact what I'm telling you. When someone do like this to you, you should be very happy because he's taking away a big chunk of karma from you. Right? So there's 2 possibilities to happen. And this grave karma that I had, I should have given him a punch or killed him. I should be gone into jail, murder without intention, 7 years minimum. That could have happened to me. But because I tolerated this big chunk of bad karma that I had, he has taken. Whenever you chastise someone, you criticize someone, you're taking part of his karma. Right? Then after that, it took me, then I still cannot forget. I was boiling, I still cannot forget. Always imagining, I went and check it out. It's a charity organization, the YouTube, Facebook. I want to put a very nasty comment. I say, no, I've already forgive. My mind is saying, you have already forgived. You have already told everybody that you forgived. Pran Govinda Prabhu understood that he told you to forgive him, forgive him. And now if you're going to do that, you're going to retaliate, you're going to start all over again. Just forget it. And how did I give up? How actually the thought actually came out from my mind? When I just go on chanting and practice sadhana, it eventually went out. It happened in when I was 40 years old. Yeah, that was my 41st birthday, if I'm not mistaken. 2021, 40. Yeah, because on my birthday, 5th February, that day is the Taipusam day. February 5th is my birthday. And on that day, there was a Taipusam. So that day, I think should be around 41, 42, around 43, 44, something like that. So now I'm 48. So roughly around 5 years. But still, if I think about it, at first, I think about it, of course, I'll just like that. How could you? And I can still feel the thing on my face. But prolonged chanting, prolonged sadhana, eventually, the gravity of that feeling will start to reduce. And eventually, it becomes just another story of your life. You got it, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
So the healing happen if we just chant about it. Not chant about it. You just go on chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Just forget about it. Just forget about it. Okay? You just let Krishna to remove that pain from your heart. Right? It works. and the amount of
Prabhu.
peace of mind that you got. But you should be very happy, Mataji. You shouldn't be sad, because you know why? He have taken or she have taken a big chunk of your karma. You should be sorry for him. You should be very sorry for him. Oh my God, I so pity you lah. The karma that I take so much effort to kalikran, you took one shot. Enjoy. But don't say enjoy lah. That means you are being, just say, oh Krishna, please help him to get rid of that karma. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay, I saw 2 person raise the hand. Muru was raised your hand, and before that, someone, Satya Narayanan Prabhu, so raised your hand. Is there anything that you'd like to share?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes,
Actually, almost like, you already answered the question, but the only thing is that I just want to ask you, Prabhu, do you still, if you look at the same person again, you will get angry with the person?
Well, I did see that person once, and I stared at him, and he was looking at me. He's wondering why is he staring at me, because he has forgotten who's the person he did to. That's why I'm saying it takes some time. All right, okay. I give you a very good example. A devotee. Okay, we don't talk about outside. A devotee, a fellow devotee. Such a nice, good friend who actually betrayed me right on my face. Of course, Vraja Prema was the witness to that. A face betrayal. And you know what I did? I just forgave him, but I couldn't forget. And I just carry on. So what I did, Prabhu, I just avoid him completely. When he sent me a WhatsApp, I'll answer him maybe 3-4 days later. He invite me for something, I will not go. So he said, oh, I invite him, why not? Because I don't wish to go. So I have right to avoid, but I have no right to blaspheme. So I totally avoid him, Prabhu. After some time, he just gave up on me, and he's on his way, and I'm on my way. But when we see outside, Hare Krishna, just like how we study in Bhakti Aloka, how to deal with Kanishta. Just say, Hare Krishna, are you okay? Are you there? That's it. Nothing more than that. But after that, I did see him, Hare Krishna, and that's it. The hurt is not that deep when it comes to devotee. Prabhu?
Okay, Prabhu, I understand that, but until now, I cannot forget. So, but of course, I already forgive. By situation, I understand maybe the attitude and their way of life is such that at the time taken, and then of course we also studied scriptures, and as a Vaishnava etiquette, all these things, they come to knowledge, and then we can forgive forever. We can forgive, but still the thing is in our mind is sometimes we cannot forget. We can forgive, but we cannot forget. So this thing actually, but gradually I'm not thinking too much on that. Okay, fair enough. Yes, I solely disappearing from my mind. But sometimes when you come back again, if it is a close relation or close members of the family, we tend to see them, and then we of course we will avoid, but still when the thing is come back again, so it's always it's a bit disturbance. It's not like forget, but it's something like a moment is a disturbance. We understand the whole thing. It's happened because of the cause, but it sometimes is a disturbance. So of course we will try to avoid that. So that's why I just want to you are almost like answer the question, Prabhu. I'm exchanging my feeling. That's all.
You're referring to a relation, is it? Relation, eh?
Yeah, very close relation.
Okay. The same thing happened to me in my life because my own cousin brother betrayed me, that caused my bankruptcy. All right. So he's the one who betrayed my business and everything. So I lost everything. Right. At first, I was thinking of mood of killing him, and all these kind of thoughts were there. But now, once I saw him in Govinda's Ipoh, there's one, we had a restaurant, Govinda's. When I saw him, I started boiling. And that time was, what they call, who was that? That Maharaj who teaches on 64 rounds chanting. What is his name? Bhakti Brihad Bhagavata Swami. Bhakti Brihad Bhagavata Maharaj was there in that Govinda's. Are you with me, Prabhu?
Yeah, Prabhu, I'm listening.
So At that time, when I went in to see Bhakti Brihad Bhagavatam Maharaj, I'm very close to him. I love him a lot. Very nice. I went and
Wonderful,
saw him.
Prabhu.
Then I saw him. I start boiling. All start boiling because I've not seen him for so long, you know. And I was in my heart. I even rehearsed of killing him, how to kill him, how to make sure that he cries, you know, all kind of rehearsal, everything happened. At that moment, when I saw him, I became so fuming. Then I went there, I said, Hare Krishna Maharaj, and Maharaj got a shock. I said, why? Hare Krishna Maharaj, yes, are you all okay? Okay. No, Padita Tarna, come and have lunch. No, I'm not having lunch with you. He got a shock. You know that Maharaj very strict, right? I told him, no, I'm not going to have lunch with you. He was wondering what happened and he felt so bad. And you know what he did, Prabhu? With the hand, with prasadam, he ran out from the Govindas up to the car park and hold me. He said, what happened? If I forgive you, please forgive me, Padita Tarna. I know I've done something. And I got a shock. Oh my God, Maharaj. I was so shocked. You didn't do anything to me. No, you have not spoken like this to me. I was so, no. I saw an enemy. When I saw him, I started to feel nothing to do with Maharaj. Please forgive me. And he just hold me and told me one word. You have right to be happy. And you are in Krishna consciousness. You are happy. That's all.
Wonderful. It's wonderful.
That's the word that actually changed my mind. So that's why you say how Krishna will send a person. Because you understand the scenario.
Yeah.
And you know, that Maharaj, if anybody who knows that Maharaj is a very strict Maharaj, people will be like shivering looking at him.
Yes.
He's like a typical 1950s, 1970s headmaster.
Yes.
Right? He came and asked me, please take prasad. No, I'm not going to eat with you. And he got a shock with the hand still with prasadam. I walked off. He ran behind all the way from the Govindas, crossed that, there was a small drain. He jumped into the drain. I went to the car park. He went and told, please, Padita Tarna, please forgive me. I've done something bad. I said, no, you didn't do anything to me. Please. Nothing. Then, I saw an enemy. You have right to be happy. And you are in Krishna consciousness. So always remember that. We are in Krishna consciousness. Being in Krishna consciousness, happiness is our nature. It is part of this Krishna conscious happiness. Why do you still want to allow this kind of feeling to come into you? Then what I did, I start to this, but eventually Prabhu, while chanting and everything, and once I saw him during a wedding reception, I saw everything. He walked past me. Of course, he looked at me, he was so scared because he knows that I'm planning to kill him into that level, right? But I just put up a very big smile in front. I dared to face them and I put a big smile. And as I said, we are extraordinary and they are all rubbish. So we do not need to avoid them. They should be avoiding us. Well, this is some of the way that because I went through trauma. So it took me so long to forgive and heal. So this is some of the methods that I've tried. Okay, Prabhu?
Thank you.
I mean, I'm not lecturing you. But I'm just sharing the story, what this Maharaj told me. You are in Krishna conscious. And you are happy. You are in Krishna conscious. Nothing. I mean, you don't allow anybody. Yeah. But of course, after we start deep studying the Bhagavatam, okay, honestly tell you, after so long, when did I recover? Just recently only recovered. After I studied Bhakti Loka. Last year when I studied Bhakti Loka, that's when my life actually transformed. Bhakti Loka is an amazing book. You have a copy with you, Prabhu? Bhakti Loka?
I don't have the copy, bro.
All right. I have a PDF form. I will send to you. If you have time, please go and print it. A masked book. That book that actually pacify you. The book that actually awakens you. The book that can actually take you to Bhava. Don't talk about Prema yet. At least you can go to at least step 1 Bhava. It's amazing. I'll share with you after, all right?
Please share with me also, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
I will share with everyone. Yes. I saw Chaitanya Daya Prabhu. You raised your hand. You want to say something?
Thank you very much, Prabhu, for sharing your experience.
Oh, yes.
It's a big relief, Prabhu. Actually, it's a big relief for me, Prabhu.
So sometimes a person need to help you, Prabhu. Like what Maharaj helped me, and I'm just sharing with you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Chong Fukwing Prabhu, you want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to say I really appreciate this lesson, It's
okay.
I mean, it's a hard lesson to learn, one. But to regret is more unbearable, you know. Later on, we didn't do it, but for Krishna's sake, if we didn't put it this way, like the Maharaj was saying, we have the right to be happy. I mean, this kind of turn, really. But if we didn't forgive, maybe we can say we do the right thing, but later on there's a what you call unbearable regret also.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
this is very heart rendering. I really appreciate it. It's a great lesson to learn.
But the greatest lesson is from the Bhagavatam, where Draupadi forgave a murder of the child. That is extreme.
Yeah.
That's extreme. So we should imbibe. We should try to go, because that's a qualification of a pure devotee. As long as we believe we are not his body, we have no problem at all. When we still have anger, frustration, oh, the first say like this about me, that means you still have that bodily concept. So we have, because Bhagavatam, after the 12th canto, we will definitely going to come out from the bodily concept. Right? So this is lesson number 1.
If you want Krishna already relieve you from the material, now he's giving you the Bhagavata Prana, the holiest thing.
Yes. It's amazing. Chapter 1. It's just 7th canto, when you go to the 8th canto, I'm not surprised. You will be crying in your sleep. When you go to bed, you'll be crying. When you look at yourself, you'll be crying. And your gratitude is no more just simply saying, but you will cry. How wonderful to become a devotee. I'm having a goosebump. How wonderful. Until Kunti Devi will be saying, give me more and more problem, Krishna. Yeah. Because whenever you give me problem, you are here for me. The faith, unflinching faith, we will study in next. That's why I don't want to start tomorrow, because I don't want to take a 2 days break. Because I start from Monday until Friday, at least a 10 hours solid, or less than 10 hours, solid understanding. Blow your mind off. Amazing. Namaras, Chaitanya Prabhu. Namaras, Chaitanya Prabhu, I saw you raised your hand. Are you there? Yes, Namaras. I can't hear you.
Sorry, Prabhu. Yuri answered, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay, now better.
Yuri answered, Prabhu. Answered already the question.
Okay.
Okay.
So, first step to become a pure devotee is revealed in this chapter, Canto 1, chapter 7. It revealed in this chapter, forgiving is the first step in our path to become a pure devotee, and is exhibited wonderfully by Srimadi Draupadi. Draupadi have showed the exemplary example. When you want to forgive someone, as when you want to punish someone, you have 101 reason. At the same time, when you want to forgive someone, you also will have 101 reason. Highlight that reason to forgive and get rid of the reason to punish. Frustration, anger, all these are not required. So first lesson that we learned from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, chapter 7, forgiveness, and personified, I can say she's a personified of forgiveness, a pure devotee of Krishna. How she should forgive the person who killed a young boy, still a baby, not even a grown-up child, a young boy. So saw that, such a wonderful thing. And now in chapter 8, Ashwatthama went. He's not going to keep quiet. He still have the vengeance. He's going to revenge again. And that's going to be the start of chapter 8. How Krishna go and protect Uttara. Uttara is the daughter-in-law of Arjuna, who in the womb carries Parikshit. And again, this Ashwatthama going to release another Brahmastra out of vengeance. And Krishna will go and protect. And after that, seeing all the calamities, and Kunti Devi will go to Krishna, and Krishna got to leave to Dwaraka. And Kunti Devi says, look here, Krishna, whenever we are in trouble, you are there to help me. So now I want to ask you something. Yes, what do you want, mother? What do you want, Atte? She's Atte. Atte means father's sister. Tell me, Atte, what do you want? Give me more and more suffering. Why? Because you give me more and more suffering, you're always there here to protect. Next, we're going to learn the lesson of dependence, the lessons of renunciation. That means the renunciation is not like taking sannyasi. The lesson that I am not this body. Queen Kunti going to present it so well in the next chapter. Till then, have a beautiful, wonderful, spiritually uplifted day today. And tomorrow is Friday. Please, maybe you can, if you want, if you have chance, okay, maybe since you're committing every morning, tomorrow, since we don't have a class, you can take back your book and go to read back everything. You're going to read everything again and try to think about it, try to reflect about it, right? And if you want, if you can, maybe you can go there and read the entire from Canto 1 to chapter 1 to chapter 7, just the translation alone. You can do it in 2 hours, in less than 1 hour. 1 hour, in 1 hour, you can finish up the entire this thing. Just read the translation alone. Try to get the flow. All right, try to get the flow. And this, and of course, on Saturday is Ekadasi. Ekadasi day is so auspicious to study Srimad Bhagavatam. Don't miss not to study don't miss reading Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam on Ekadasi day. It's very important. And it falls on Saturday. All right. And those who are, usually Saturday is a holiday in Malaysia, please chant. Please increase your japa. If you're chanting 16, try to do 32. If you're doing 32, try to do 64. And if possible, try to refrain you from all this kind of heavy duty work. That commitment, this commitment, or put it aside. Engage fully and solely in Krishna consciousness. Try to minimize your food. If you want to fast, okay, because I was talking to another senior god brother of mine, Rohini Nandan Prabhu. I was telling Prabhu, Nirjala, very. They say, come on, what are you talking about? Nirjala, you're fasting or you're dieting? I say, come on. Listen to what Prabhupada says, carry on with your work. So anyway, so all these kind of things are there. So engage fully Saturday, and Sunday is a Sunday. Those who are having Sunday program, so you can have it there this weekend. Next weekend, Sunday, I'll be in Todu again. Next weekend. This weekend, the following weekend, I'll be in Todu again. So anyway, I was asked to give a class, but anyway, I will confirm the timing because I've still not mentioned to Krishna Katha Mrta Prabhu. So, all right. So thank you so much for your wonderful time, wonderful association. All glories, Gantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. All glories to our great Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All glories to all wonderful devotees assembled here in the Zoom platform, and also those who are watching in YouTube. All glories to all of you. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Gantra Srimad Bhagavatam jai. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha
kripa sindhubhi evacha. Adipranam bhavanebhyo vaishnebhyo namo namah.
So please give your takeaway on the conclusion of chapter 7 and please share it in the group. Till then, have a nice day.
Hare
Thank you.